Thank you, Tucker. Well, now that the government shutdown is over, the spotlight back on Obamacare and new reports that the website is providing insurers with the wrong information, making it even impossible for people to sign up.
It's important to remind folks that even as there have been some challenges enrolling through the website, those challenges are being addressed and progress is being made, and people are enrolling across the country.
How will these problems impact coverage? Hadley Heath from the Independent Women's Forum joins us this morning from Washington with her insight. Hadley, nice to see you this morning.
Nice to see you. Good morning, Clayton. Insurers are worried that not only is the pool of people signing up at this point too small of a pool, but that shape of the pool could be imbalanced. Because of the difficulties technologically, only the most persistent and desperate users are getting through. In many cases, these are the sickest Americans, some of the people with the highest health care costs. Meanwhile, young and healthy Americans may not want to take the extra time and frustration to go through these technological hiccups.
Well, you listened to Nancy Pelosi just yesterday saying, look, it's not it's a technical problem. It's not a structural problem with Obamacare. So once we get some of the technical problems worked out with the back end of this thing, everything will be fine. What do you say to Nancy Pelosi?
Well, I do hope, quite frankly, that they do fix the websites and that there's less of a technological headache for Americans who have to enroll or face a penalty, because the problem with Obamacare, yes, technologically things can be patched, things can be fixed, things can be rebooted, but you cannot fix some of the law's broken economic incentives, and that's why the subsidy structure is so complex. A late-in-the-game decision from the administration to force people to give their personal information, including income, before seeing any prices and plans is adding to the complication. But those subsidies are not going to work in the long run to lower costs.
What are insurers, we understand insurers are getting some of the wrong data from Obamacare. What exactly are they getting in addition to like duplicate enrollments?
Sometimes they're seeing spouses being enrolled as children. Sometimes they're getting enrollments and cancellations, What was meant to be an automated system has now turned into a manual system where insurers are having to hire temporary workers even to give phone calls to each of the new enrollees and make sure their information is correct. Of course, they're afraid that this model simply won't scale up. The number of enrollees is projected to be in the millions.
What should happen? Should the Obama administration pull the website down, tank it for a while, build it from the ground up, and relaunch it? What do you think?
Well, this has been suggested by even some strong supporters of the law because this is an embarrassment to the Obama administration. It certainly makes the health reform law look bad. I would suggest that they fix the problems as soon as possible. Of course, fixing them on the run is going to take longer and be more frustrating than a reboot like you suggested.
Yeah, you got to get some top-level engineers in there, but right now other big companies are paying big bucks to have top-level engineers work for them, like Google, Apple, and Yahoo. So good luck with that. Hadley Heath, nice to see you this morning. Welcome to the show, and have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Coming up.